Hey guys, welcome to the long-awaited, long-promised Q&A video. I've been really looking forward to making this one. So thank you to everybody who submitted questions for it. You've asked some fantastic questions. I'm really looking forward to answering them today. Before we get into the questions, I would like to apologise that there is no actual music video today. We have been delayed a week due to most of my team having been sick last week. So timing and scheduling did not make it possible for us to release one this week. We do apologise and we hope that you'll be patient as we finish it up, and it will be out next Wednesday, so look for it then. With that being said though, let's get into some questions. Okay, so Vanessa asks, what would your dream musical career and life be like? Oh, this is a fantastic question. My dream musical career, if you were to look at the musician Peter Hollins, it's very similar to that. So I dream of making cover music, but also slightly more of my own music as well. One day I'd like to write my own songs and release those. But I really like the idea of being a classical crossover artist. So I'm a classical singer. I've got a lot of training in classical music, but I do modern songs, which is what the classical crossover genre is. Classical musicians doing modern music. And I really love the idea of doing that and being a classical crossover artist as my career, as my job. So writing my own music, making covers of other people's music, because I find that is so much fun. Putting my own take on a song that I really love. So that's what I would like to do, and I would like to be an indie musician because I like being in control of what I do. I don't particularly like having to deal with other people for a job, or just to be able to do what I want to do. I want to have complete control over what I'm doing. So the path of an indie artist is sort of where I want to go. Not as simple, I think, as, you know, being paid a salary or something, but for me, the way I like to work creatively, that works perfectly. So that's my dream career, and you know, the way I want to spend my life. So yeah, that's what I would like to do, and that's what I'm hoping to do and working towards, and what you guys are helping me make possible. All right, next question. So Anna asked, and this is 2 in 1, do I get paid to do my classical performances? And have I ever thought of doing musical drama? So the classical performances Anna is talking about is, if you haven't seen them, I sometimes post footage of me in live concerts doing classical music, because as I said, I am a classical musician, and one of my first loves is to go out and sing classical music. And I don't get paid for doing these classical performances. A lot of the time I do them in connection with a local choir I'm part of, which I just volunteer with, which is always a lot of fun. And other ones I do, you know, as favours to people I know, or just because I really enjoy them. And it's also good practice for me for, you know, performing practice. So no, I don't get paid for them, but I do love doing them, and I'm quite happy to do them regardless. And have I ever thought of doing musical drama? I have. I've always loved the idea. I've never really had the opportunity to do it, actually. I mean, I've done a couple of, you know, musical productions when I was much younger with a group of homeschooling friends as such, but that's not quite the same. But I do have a great love of musical drama. I love musicals, I love plays with music in them, all that sort of thing. I'm a big fan of like the Gilbert and Sullivan operettas, musicals like the Phantom of the Opera, all those sorts of things. And one day I think it would be amazing to be part of one of those. But as of yet, I haven't had the chance to do so. But maybe something for the future, hey? And last question, Vanessa asks, do you have any interests outside of music? Well, I do have one very great interest outside of music, and that is my writing. Some of you may know I'm an avid writer. I've been a writer for a long time. In fact, when I was in uni, that was what I was studying. I have a bachelor's in writing and publishing. So that is my other great love. And that's what I spend the rest of my time outside of music doing. I'm working on finishing up my first book at the moment, which is amazing and really scary, because I have been working on this book literally for 5 years and it's still not quite done. but it's almost there, and I'm almost to the stage where I can go, yes, this is something I would like to publish and release and let people read. So it's really scary, but at the same time, I'm so looking forward to actually finishing something and you know, when I tell people that I write, they go, oh, what have you written? I'm like, well, I have written this book. Would you like to see it? Because writing is one of those things that I do because I can't imagine doing anything else. I can't imagine life without doing music, and I can't imagine my life without writing. I love telling stories, I love exploring worlds and characters, and, you know, thinking more about people and the way they are, and conveying a great story to other people, because I love experiencing great stories, and I have great stories in my head, and I want to show them to people. So yeah, writing is my other great love and great interest. So thank you guys for submitting your questions for this Q&A. I had great fun answering them. I hope that you've really enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about me and what I do and what I like. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, because, you know, I've had good fun doing it, and, you know, if you'd like to see another one from me in the future, maybe, let me know. And if you really want to see one, maybe ask me some more questions, because this has been great, and I would love to answer more of your questions if there's anything else you'd like to ask. So thank you again, guys, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.